Hey, everybody. This is Anthony from the Dave and Ant Show.
And this is Dave from the Dave and Ant Podcast Show.
All right. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome.
Well, we're broadcasting from Dogwood Village in Tall Timbers in Sussex, New Jersey. And we're sitting here at our favorite watering hole, which is the Spotted Pig.
There you go.
The Spotted Pig's got to have something to say. So, so this is our little private bar that we like to hang out with and everything. It's the best time in Dogwood Village. And
Absolutely. It's the best village in Tall Timbers.
Okay. We'll be nice about that.
I am.
I know you are.
Yes.
Yeah. So before we kind of get into it, I want to ask you what's going on, Dave. But I just want to say here's a little of our decorations here that Dave just came back, which we're going to talk about from Tennessee, and there is Tennessee's Old Smoky Moonshine. All right, and Nevada. Dave travels a lot. I lived through him.
Thank God for the COVID.
And he was in Nevada, and this is from one of our parties we had in Bourbon Street. None of us made it to New Orleans yet, but perhaps we'll come there and do the show there.
And we'll see you there live, our friends.
You'll enjoy that. So anyways, Pig, and every time we do a shot, ring that bell.
Ring that bell.
There you go. So, or ring that bell to subscribe to the
That's
show.
right. And like. Don't forget, subscribe and like. Check out all our socials. We'll be there.
Yes, absolutely. And the last thing I want to show is I'm sorry, I got to do this.
Oh, that's perfect.
Comes from, I don't know if anybody remembers this, seen this, like if you were around, in the 70s and into the 80s, it was all over Florida.
If you remember it, put something in the comments below, guys.
And this is Orangeburg. And
Orangeburg?
Yes, he was like Orangeburg was from the Orange Growers, and they made a deal with Disney, and Disney came up with this character, and you've seen this all over the place. But actually, even when they didn't use it in Disney World, and they would just use it outside Disney World, they would have to pay Disney because Disney made the character.
Oh, look at those guys. That Robert Iger, he's a smart guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Disney's always going to make that money, so that's how it goes. Oh,
that's right.
Well, we got a special guest.
Special guest. Yeah, give it away there. Come on, brother.
Anyway, so what are you drinking, brother?
Well, tonight I got to do is I'm trying a little Angry Orchard hard cider unfiltered. I'm not sure what the unfiltered part is.
That's a lot of words.
I know it is.
Drink.
What do you got tonight, yeah?
Great. I'm glad you asked. This is one of my favorite drinks. Hefeweizen is probably my favorite.
That's German, isn't it? It means half white, doesn't it?
I do like my German beer. But this is Purple Haze. And speak of
Purple Haze, Purple Haze.
He will not be showing up today for a guest. But
no.
Yeah, but I actually had this. I first had this in Disney World when I went there, and it was like the Port of New Orleans. And that was like if you go to New Orleans, Purple Haze, I understand, is readily available for you to drink, and I highly recommend it. And matter of fact, I'm not drinking it out of a glass, but if you pour it, you get a little bit of that tint of like purple in there.
Oh, that's pretty nice. I love it.
But it tastes really good too. So
it's Purple Haze Hefeweizen. So
yes,
check it out.
Yes,
you can get that in your local liquor store. Let us know about the comments and below.
Right. I'm going to lower the music. But by the way, speaking of a lot of words, Dave, I remember asking you about this. I said, I had this song in my head and I can't get it. And I gave a couple.
Can't get you out of my head.
And you put it in that app, right?
Yeah, Shazam. You guys know Shazam out there.
Right, I bet you do. So, Shay Shay LaFi was it. And it's listen to this title.
Yes.
A lot of words.
It's
Dr. Buzzard's Original Savannah Band.
Oh.
So it's the name of the band. And,
are they from Georgia?
I think they may have came out of L.A. from what I understand. At least the lead singer did. So I think obviously, with bands and people, we all come from different places. Here we are talking New Jersey, but I'm from New York City. And where are you from, buddy?
I'm originally from Ohio. Ohio. What's round on both ends and high in the middle? Ohio.
There you go. So,
Buckeye all the way.
Absolutely. So, Dave, come on, man. It's our first time we're hanging out in Tall Timbers in quite a while. And what's going on? What have you been doing?
It's springtime. We had a great Easter time. We were in Nashville. We just spent about 3 or 4 days. I was with my son in Nashville. We tore up the honky tonks. For those of you who know, down on Lower Broadway, you can check out all the honky tonks. Kid Rock's got a place. Luke Bryan's got a place. For Georgia Line's got a place. And there's a whole bunch of stuff. Jason Aldean, Dirks Bentley. But the better ones are these little holes in the walls. And I was showing you some of them. We were talking about some of the different bars. Each one is different.
Yeah, that purple one. What was the name of that place?
I don't remember the name of it offhand, I got to tell you. And like I said, we just tore it up. I mean, we just tore the place up.
He showed me a picture. Showed me a picture because there was wasn't so much the bar. It was more important. It was standing in front of the bar.
Yeah, that's how that goes. You know? But like I said, we tore it up honky tonk style. Nashville's a great city. It's a small city. Those of you who know, it's great things are happening. Things are starting to get hot again. We were actually talking to our Uber driver, and I didn't get a chance to tell you. And they said the last 3 weeks, things have just exploded. I mean, it was nobody and nothing because of this stuff. And now it just exploded in the last 3 weeks. So they're really excited to have people from outside and visitors and everybody coming to visit.
Funny you should say exploded because you did you did 3 stops, and one of the other stops you did was Miami, wasn't it? And that was kind of explosive too. Wasn't it
was kind of explosive. And again, you guys are following, I'm sure, in socials and all that stuff. That Miami Beach in particular has been kind of run up by spring break crowd and a lot of wilding out, and they had a curfew 8 p.m. We went during the week, so it was kind of quiet. They shut down Ocean Avenue, and the beach was beautiful. The weather was good, and people were enjoying themselves. Miami Beach is a neat place with all the Art Deco hotels there, up and down.
But I seen you showed me a video. I think it was from like Channel 10.
Yes,
maybe.
the local channel.
Over there, and they were showing some footage, and there were just fights going everywhere, and people tearing it up and stopping on cars and everything else.
Yeah,
and that's why they did a curfew because of that, not because of Corona. It's been because of the wildness and
people
and
getting out of hand. People getting out of hand and
so,
violence.
you know what I mean. Come on, peace in the Middle East. Let's try it. You know what I mean. We can all have a great time, an absolute great time. You have to crush someone's car or try to stab somebody. Come on, man.
That's it. So what's going on in the city while I was away? I missed it while I was away. I was away for over a week. So what's going on in the city?
I'm in a real tourist trap called Times Square, right on 42nd Street and 7th Avenue. And
are there tourists there?
There are a few that are starting to show up.
Okay, that's good news.
I kind of, they're not from here, because they have all the
cameras on their
chest. Everybody has a camera now. You have a phone, you have a camera.
That's true.
But you just tell. You can tell. Listen, I'm born and raised in New York, from New York City, and I can tell a tourist from here to 100 miles away if you're in Manhattan. And
but they are coming back, which is key.
There are some coming back, but Manhattan, Times Square, it's gonna take a while to come back. They're trying to hopefully do some shows. And maybe September, they're hoping to open up some Broadway shows, maybe 25%, 50%. Really, the theater said they need 75% to kind of just exist.
Right.
So,
Well, we were out in Vegas, and that's a whole nother story. We were out in Vegas earlier in November, and they were talking about Hamilton. I'm sure you guys out there love Hamilton, seeing Hamilton. I haven't had the pleasure to see it yet. I did not watch it on Disney Plus either, for those of you going back to Disney. But they're talking about bringing it to Nashville.
Oh, really?
Yep, the Nashville, and also they're possibly bringing it to Vegas. They were talking about. So, these places are slowly starting to get things going. Entertainment again. David Copperfield was going to start up his stuff. Carrot Top. All these guys were starting to get moving.
I have a question. Yeah, you were in Vegas. Was the Beatles Love Show open?
The Beatles Love Show at the Mirage was not open at the time we were there. Yeah, there was no shows. There were no shows. There were no shows.
Kick the bucket list.
Absolutely, and it's right up your alley.
I got a big bucket list. I'll show you how big it is. Hold on.
There we go. Let's see.
I got a bucket so big it looks like a garbage pail. It's empty. I got a lot of stuff I got to put in that.
There you go. You'll fill it.
Sorry, don't mean to jump in front of the camera here, but okay.
But it's good. I mean, so like I say, things are slowly opening. They're starting to do that. They were talking about some of the festivals starting again. We'll see. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, it seems to be slowlier. I'm not sure where we are, but moving forward, I think things are starting to look some sort of semblance of moving forward. I mean, that's really the best way I could say it.
Yeah, as far as Times Square is concerned in New York City, we're back to the bad old days as far as like a lot of crime. And, the amazing part was that was really happening before that revitalization of the city and and the theater district. I mean, if you used
In
to
the
go-
70s and 80s,
well,
I
yeah,
guess.
even going into the 90s, early 90s, I guess before Giuliani became the mayor there. You know,
Right.
he did a good job cleaning it up, and you know, I know some people don't like it. Some people like the gritty, dirty, and all that and everything. And I get it. I kind of get it because you know there's a lot of creativity comes out of that. But
Absolutely.
But you know, you know, it's
But it's slowly coming
It's
back.
a little, yeah, it is, but it's a lot. There is some, you know, problems there that have to be dealt with.
Absolutely.
They have to really crack down on crime and homelessness, and they need to clean the place up a little bit. I mean, as long as it's clean and safe, I think New York City will come back strong. But you have to make
New York
that
strong. Come on. Shout out, people. New York strong.
happen. Okay, so there we go. So you know, and you know, other than that's it. I mean, I haven't really gone anywhere. We're planning a family trip to Florida. 2 years ago, we did the big Disney thing. We were there for 8 days, you know.
Well, you got grandkids, so
yeah,
they
so
love that
I know.
kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
well, listen, it's an excuse for me to go on a ride.
Oh, I hear that, my friends.
You know, I love, you know, I love it just as much as they do. And matter of fact, you know, it's like anything else. You enjoy it, you know, seeing it through your grandchildren's eyes, just like
Absolutely.
you enjoy seeing it through your kids' eyes. But we know we like all that crap. You know, go on. I'm an amusement park person. I like roller coasters and things
Oh,
like
I
that.
love roller coasters. They're
Yeah,
great.
so we're trying to put together a family trip, the whole gang, and which is not easy these days because you know my oldest daughter's got a family herself with 3 kids, and you know, everybody's got jobs and different schedules, and you know, but nevertheless, that's probably our trip. Like I said, another trip I'd like to do with you, Dave, is
Right.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's,
Cleveland,
yeah. There you
OHIO.
go. Go back to your home state. But that's big on my list of things to do.
Yes.
You know, I want to put that in that bucket list. You know, so I definitely want to see that. And I wish I'm not a big Vegas person, but I wish they would have maybe even done the Circus du Soleil Beatle Love Show. Why don't they bring that to New York or somewhere other than just Vegas?
That's true.
You
That's a
know,
good point.
And you know, or just even give it a tour around the country. I mean, you could do that.
Right. Well, I got to
Everybody
tell you, a
gets
lot
little
of the
taste.
shows in Vegas are based, like you said, on Cirque du Soleil. There's Cirque du Soleil that was playing at the Mirage. They had the Mystere or something like that, which was at another hotel. Whether it was Bally's, I forget what tent.
Have you
It
ever
was all,
seen one? You ever been to a
No, I've never been to Cirque du Soleil.
I did one in Randall's Island, and it wasn't bad. It was all right. It was pretty interesting. You know, a lot of acrobatics and
And they're on the, like,
some
hanging from those,
but,
scarves
You know,
and
but a
everything.
theme to the show and some funny bits and everything. But I'm a big Beatle fan. I'm a big Ramones fan and
Oh,
Beatle
absolutely.
fan.
I hope you all notice his jacket and shirt. He's
There you
really
go,
representing
there you
today.
go. Yeah, absolutely. So.
And obviously, you can see I'm representing today with my hat.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so I got one before we kind of fade out and wrap it up.
This first
Our
episode, first video episode. I mean, they're
That
used
is,
to,
that is.
they've been used to hearing our voices all the
I know,
time.
well, this is us.
This is us.
So there you go. But I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
All right? And maybe you out there in the internet land.
There you go. The land.
the land of make believe. What's
It's a beautiful
what's the
thing.
connection between the Ramones and the Beatles?
Connection with the Ramones and the Beatles. They're both groups.
Yes, you're right. But besides all that, the connection is Paul McCartney when he would want to have a little privacy, and he don't want to put his name Paul McCartney in a hotel book, or he would book a hotel or someplace to stay away. He would go with Paul Ramone.
Oh.
And Dee Dee Ramone, who's
One of the founding members.
yeah, founding
obviously.
members is and no one's named Ramon. Dee Dee Doug, he liked that, and he decided to change his name to Dee Dee Ramone, and that's how it. So really, the first Ramone was Paul McCartney.
That's awesome. That was a great fact. I hope you guys, if you knew that one, or if you liked it, smash the like, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Let me know in the comments below if anybody knew that
We're
one.
definitely into fun music facts and like the connections between things. You know, like Linda Ronstadt and traveling with the Eagles back when she started, and all these
Yeah, you
different
told me
connections.
about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
We're definitely into that music connections and how all the music intertwines
Yeah,
and
who
brings
knows?
us all together.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's see if we'll try to get some musicians on. We'll see whoever we can get. We'll take anybody.
That's right. By the way, did we have any sponsors for the show?
Not yet, but
Not yet. We're working on it.
there are 3 that are interested. So
All right. So, guys, if you know anybody out there or you're interested in helping us
sponsoring
out,
the Ant and Dave.
let us know. Hit us up at the Dave and Ant podcast,
Right.
video podcast, and show.
Ant Show, yeah. If you're interested in the Dave and Ant Show, the Ant and Dave Show.
That's right. Hit us below in the comment section.
Yeah. And, hit ring that bell. Ring the bell.
Oh, ring the bell.
That's the most important thing. Ring that bell and sponsor. They, take your, subscribe to our show. We would greatly appreciate it. So once everybody out in internet land, thank you.
Thank you, and we'll see you soon on the next episode of the
And Dave
And Dave and Ant
podcast
video show.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.